If you have not checked in as of yet, please do so that I know you're here. Thank you.
I can tell you now. I thought... Yes, especially if some of you Kellers don't get some sleep. I mean you, Mrs. Keller.
You're here, Katie.
I'm here.
I've brought up two of them, but this is my wife's first. She isn't battle scarred yet.
Don't be merely considerate, Doctor. Will my girl be all right?
Oh, fine. By morning, she'll be knocking down Captain Keller's fences again.
And isn't there anything we should do?
Put up stronger fencing.
Just let her get well. She knows how to do that better than we do. Main thing is the fever's gone. These things come and go in children. Never know why. They call it acute congestion in the stomach and brain.
Well, I'll see you about it, Doctor.
I've never seen a baby with more vitality. That's for sure.
Hush. Don't you cry now. You've been trouble enough. Call it acute congestion, indeed. I don't see what's so cute about a congestion, just because it's yours. We'll have your father run an editorial in his paper. The wonders of modern medicine. They don't know what they're curing, even when they cure it. Men and their battle scars. We women will have to... Helen? Cousin, will you come? Cousin!
What, Katie?
Look!
She's well. She only needs time
She
to...
can't see. Look at her eyes. She can't see.
Helen?
Oh, here, when I screamed, she didn't blink, not an eyelash.
Helen?
She can't hear you.
Helen?
Doctor left to fix up honey if you install them operations. What you do? Bite your hands? That's what I do. She keep poking her fingers in my mouth. I just bite them off. What's she trying to do now? She's trying to talk. She's going to get mad. Look, they're trying to talk. Hey, you stop that. You think they got...
She almost does mark his eyes out. Almost does. It's almost until something happens, isn't it?
How did she stand it? Haven't you seen this Baltimore, man? It's not a thing you can let go on and on like the weather.
The weather doesn't have permission of me, Aunt Deb. Speak to my father.
Why, Arthur, something should be done for this child.
A refreshing suggestion. What?
Well, there's this very famous oculist in Baltimore I wrote you about. Oh, what was his name? Dr. Chisholm. Yes, I've heard lots of cases of blindness people thought couldn't be cured. He's cured. Why, he just does wonders. Why don't you write to him?
I've stopped believing in wonders.
I think the captain will write to him soon, won't you, Captain?
No.
Good money after good, bad after bad.
Oh, well, if it's just a case of money, Arthur. Now, you're Marshall. You have this Yankee money. Might as
No,
well.
money the child's been a specialist all over Alabama and Tennessee. If I thought it would do any good, I'd have her to every school doctor in the country.
I think the captain will write to him soon.
Katie, how many times can you let them break your heart?
Any number of times.
What
As
child?
long as there's the least chance for her to see or hear or...
There isn't now. I must finish here.
I think, with your permission, Captain, I should like to write.
I said no, Katie.
Why, writing does no harm, Arthur. Just a little bitty letter to see if he can help
He
her.
can't.
We won't know that to be a fact until after you write.
Katie, he can't.
Oh, Father stands up. That makes it a fact.
You be quiet. I've badgered enough by females here without your impudence. Katie, might as well try to work in a hen yard as in this house.
You really ought to put her away.
What?
Some asylum.
Jane, she's your sister, not a nobody.
Half-sister and half-mentally defective. Why, it's not pleasant to see her about like that all the time.
Do you dare complain of what you can see?
This discussion is at an end, and I'll thank you not to broach it again, Ev. Now, I've done as much as I can for the child. I can't devote my whole life to it. The house is at 6s and 7s from morning to night over the child. Think some attention was paid to Mildred here instead.
You'll wake her up, Captain.
I want some peace in this house, and I don't care how we get it, but one way we won't have it is by rushing up and down the country every time someone hears of a new quack. If I'm as sensible to this affliction as anyone else, it hurts me to look at the girl.
It was not our affliction I meant you to write about, Captain.
Helen, my button.
Oh, what? Eyes? She wants the doll to have eyes.
My goodness me, I'm not decent.
She doesn't know better, Aunt Ed. I'll sew them on again.
Never learn with everyone let her do what she takes in her mind to do.
You be quiet.
What did I say now?
Well, you talk too much.
Well, I was agreeing with you.
Well, whatever it was, deprive child the least she can have of the little things she wants.
Oh, it's worth a couple buttons. Kate, look. Oh, why, she has more sense than all these men, Kellers. If there's ever any way we can reach that mind of hers.
Helen!
How can I get it in?
Well, it's not safe to let her run around loose. There must be some way of confining her so she can't...
Where? In a cage? She's a growing child. She has to use her limbs.
Well, answer me. Mildred here.
Are you willing to put her away?
Oh, now what?
She wants to talk like, be like you and me. Oh, every day she looks further away. I don't know how to call her back.
I've got a mind to take her to Baltimore myself. If that doctor can't help her, well, maybe he knows who can.
I'll write the man, Katie.
For the child, of course. It was Dr. Bell who thought she might somehow be taught. I've written the family only that a suitable governess, Miss Annie Sullivan, has been found here in Boston and will come. It will no doubt be difficult for you there, Annie, but it's been difficult for you at our school, too. Gratifying, yes. When you came to us, you could not even spell your name. To accomplish so much here in a few short years, but always an Irish battle for independence. This is my last time to counsel you, Annie, and, well, you do lack some. By some, I mean all tact and talent to bend. 2 others. The thing that has saved you on more than one occasion here at Perkins is the fact that there was nowhere to expel you to. Do your eyes hurt?
My ears, Miss Anagnos.
Nowhere but back to Tewksbury where children learn to be saucy. That battle is dead and done with. Why not let it be buried?
I think God must owe me a resurrection.
What?
Well, he keeps digging up that battle.
Annie, that is not a proper thing to say. It is what I mean.
Yes, but I know what I'm like. What's this child like?
Like?
Well, bright or dull to start off.
No one knows. And if she's dull, you have no patience with this.
Oh, in grown-ups you have to, Miss Anagnos. I mean, in children it just seems a little precocious. Can I use that word?
Only if you can spell it.
Premature. So I hope at least she's a bright one.
Blind, deaf, mute. Who knows? She's like a little safe that is locked, that no one can open. Perhaps there's a treasure inside.
Maybe it's empty, too?
Possible. But I must warn you, she is much given to tantrums.
Means something is inside. Well, so am I, if I believe all I hear. Maybe you should warn them.
Annie, I wrote nothing of your history. You'll find yourself among strangers now who know nothing of it.
Well, we'll keep them in a state of blessed ignorance.
Perhaps you should tell it.
Why? I have enough trouble with people who don't know.
So that they'll understand when you have trouble.
The only time I have trouble is when I'm right. Is it my fault it's so often? I won't give them any trouble, Miss Anagnos. I'll be so ladylike they won't notice I've come.
Annie, be humble. It is not as if you have a lot of offers to pick and choose from. And you'll need their affection working with this child.
I hope I won't need their pity.
Oh, we can all use some pity. And so we throw you into the world, a teacher, if the child could be taught. Annie, no one expects miracles, not even for $25 a month. And this envelope, a loan for the railroad, which you will repay me when you have a bank account. But in this box, a gift with our love. I think the others would like to say goodbye now.
Miss Anagnos, dear Miss Anagnos, well, what should I say? I'm an ignorant, opinionated girl, and everything I am I owe to you.
That's only half true, Annie.
Which half? I crawled in here like a drowned rat. I thought I died when Jimmy died, that I would never again come alive. But you say with love so easy, and I haven't loved a soul since, and I never will, I suppose. But this place gave me more than my eyes back, or taught me how to spell, which I'll never learn anyway. With all the fights and the trouble I've been here, it's taught me what help is, and how to live again. And I don't want to say goodbye. Oh, Miss Agnes, don't bring them in yet. I'm crying.
They will not see.
Annie? Here, Beatrice.
There's a present you bought you going away present, Annie.
Oh, now you shouldn't have.
We did. Where's the present?
Don't go, Annie. Away.
Alice has it. Alice? Where's Alice?
Here I am.
Where?
Here.
She's over there.
She's over there.
I have it. I have it, everybody. Should I open it?
Open it. Everyone be quiet.
Do, Annie. She's opening it. Is it open, Annie? It's open. They're for your eyes, Annie. Put them on. Mrs. Hopkins said your eyes hurt since the operation. She said you're going where the sun is fierce. I'm putting them on now.
Don't go, Annie, where the sun is fierce. Do they fit all right?
Oh, they fit just fine.
Are they pretty, Annie?
Why, my eyes feel hundreds of % better already. And pretty? Why, do you know how I look in them? Splendiloquent, like a racehorse.
There's another present. Beatrice, we have a present for Helen, too. Give it to her, Beatrice. Here, Annie, it's for Helen. We took up a collection to buy it, and Laura dressed it.
It's beautiful.
So don't forget, you be sure to give it to Helen from us, Annie.
I promise it will be the first thing I give her. If I don't keep it for myself, that is. You know I can't be trusted with dolls.
Don't go, Annie, to her.
Sarah, dear, I don't want to go.
Then why are you going?
Because I'm a big girl now, and big girls have to earn a living. It's the only way I can. But if you don't smile for me first, what I'll just have to do is...
What?
Put you in my suitcase instead of this doll and take you to Helen in Alabama.
Come, children. We must get the trunk to the carriage and Annie to the railroad, or no one will go to Alabama.
Oh.
Come. Say goodbye to Annie.
Bye, Annie.
Bye, kids.
Where are we going, Annie?
Jimmy,
Where are we going?
I said I'm taking care of you.
Forever and ever?
Annie Sullivan, age 9, virtually blind. James Sullivan, age 7. What's the matter with your legs, sonny?
Forever and ever.
Can't he walk without that crutch? Girl goes to the women's ward, boy to the men's.
Annie? Don't let them take me. Annie?
Annie? Annie?
Oh, I'm coming.
Let Mr. Jimmy go by himself. You've been working in that garden all day. You need to rest your feet.
I can't wait to see her, Viney.
Maybe she isn't going to be on this train either.
Maybe she is.
And maybe she isn't.
And maybe she is. Where's Helen?
She's upstairs smelling around. She knows something funny's going on.
Let her have her supper when Mildred's in bed, and tell the captain when he comes that will be his drive delayed tonight.
Again?
I don't think we need to say again. Simply delayed will do.
I mean, that's what he's going to say. What? Again?
Yes, we're expecting someone. Someone for my Helen. Oh, goodness. This was cleaned out an hour ago. Here, while I'm gone. I don't think one peppermint drop will spoil your supper.
Jimmy? Sir? You don't look dressed for anything useful, boy.
I'm not. It's for Miss Sullivan.
Don't even hold up that window. We've got balls for that. I asked you to see that those strawberry plants were moved this evening.
Well, I'm moving your Mrs. Keller instead.
Mrs. Keller, must you always speak of her as though you haven't met the lady?
Mother! I said mother.
Evening, dear.
We're off to meet the train. Supper will be a trifle delayed tonight.
What, again?
With your permission, Captain.
But, Katie,
What you want, honey? Your mama? Guess one little tea cake won't hurt Dusty.
she's gone. She's gone. My son and I don't get along. You don't know I'm your father. No one likes me. Supper's delayed. Here. Brought you some stick candy. One nibble of sweets won't do any harm.
Captain Keller, how am I going to get her to eat her supper?
You tend to your work.
Miss Sullivan?
Here, at last. I've been on trains for so many days, I thought they must be backing up every time I
I'm
dozed
James
off.
Keller.
James? I had a brother, Jimmy. Are you Helen?
Half-brother. You're to be her governess?
Well, try.
You look like half a governess. Mrs. Keller, Miss Sullivan.
We've met every train for 2 days. I've changed trains every time they stopped. The man who sold me that ticket ought to be tied
Do
to
you
the
have
track.
a trunk, Miss Sullivan?
Yes. Thank you. You didn't bring Helen. I was hoping you would. No, she's at home. You live far from town, Mrs. Keller? Only a mile. Well, I suppose I can wait 1 more mile. But don't be surprised if I get out to push the horse. Helen's waiting for you, too. There's been such a bustle about the house. She expects something. Heaven knows what. I expected a desiccated spinster. You're very young. Oh, you should have seen me before I left Boston. I got much older on this trip. No, I mean to teach anyone as difficult as Helen. I mean to try. They can't put you in jail for trying. Is it possible even to teach a deaf-blind child half of what an ordinary child learns? Has that ever been done? Half? A tenth? No. Dr. Howe did wonders, but an ordinary child? No, never. But then I thought, when I was going over his reports, he never treated them like ordinary children, more like eggs everyone was afraid would break. May I ask how old you are? Well, I'm not in my teens, you know. I'm 20. All of 20. Mrs. Keller, don't lose heart just because I'm not on my last legs. I have 3 big advantages over Dr. Howe that money couldn't buy for you. One is his work is behind me. I've read every word he ever wrote about it, and he's not exactly what you'd call a man of few words. Another is to be young. Why, I've got the energy to do anything. The third is, I've been blind. Advantages. Well, some have the luck of the Irish and some do not. What will you try to teach Helen first? First, last, and in between, language. Language. Language is to the mind more than light is to the eye. Dr. Howe said that. Language. We can't get through to teach her to sit still. You are young despite your years to have such confidence. Do you inside? No. To tell you the truth, I'm as shaky inside as a baby's rattle. Don't be. We'll do all we can to help and to make you feel at home. Don't think of us as strangers, Miss Annie. Oh, strangers aren't so strange to me. I've known them all my life.
Welcome to Ivy Green, Miss Sullivan. I take it you are Miss Sullivan.
My husband, Miss Annie, Captain Keller. Captain, how do you do?
A pleasure to see you at last. I trust you had an agreeable journey?
Oh, I had several. When did this country get so big?
Where would you like the trunk, Father?
Wherever Miss Sullivan can get at it, I imagine.
Yes, please. Where's Helen?
In the hall,
She's in
Jimmy.
the upstairs corner bedroom, Miss Annie. If there's any breeze at all this summer, you'll feel it.
And the suitcase.
Oh, I'll take the suitcase.
Not at all. I have it, Miss Sullivan.
I'd like it.
I wouldn't think of it, Miss Sullivan. You'll find in the South we view it as the flowers of
I put
civilization.
something in it for Helen. Thank you. When do I see her? There's Helen.
Katie. Katie.
I like her, Captain.
Certainly we're a peculiar kind of young woman in the North. How old is she?
Oh, well, she's not in her teens, you know.
She's only a child. What's her family like shipping her off alone this far?
I couldn't learn. She's very close-mouthed about some things.
And why does she wear those glasses? I like to see a person's eyes.
For the sun. She was blind.
Blind.
She's had 9 operations, one just before she left.
Blind. Good heavens. Do they expect one blind child to teach another? Has she experienced at least? How long did she teach there?
She was a pupil.
Katie, this is her first position.
She was valedictorian.
Here's a house full of grown-ups who can't cope with the child. How's an inexperienced, half-blind Yankee schoolgirl going to manage her?
Great improvement. Now we have 2 of them to look after.
You look after those strawberry plants.
Nothing I say is right.
Why say anything at all? Don't be long, Captain. I'll supper right away. All the trouble I went to, and that's how I look? Oh, no, not the drawers. All right, Miss O'Sullivan, let's begin with doll. D-O-L-L. Doll.
You spelled pretty well. Trying to find out if she's ticklish? She is. What is it, a game?
An alphabet.
Alphabet.
For the deaf. Oh, how bright she
You
is.
think she knows what she's doing? She's a monkey. She imitates everything.
Yes, she's a bright little monkey, all right. Tell us.
She wants her doll back.
When she sells it.
Well, she doesn't ever say it has a name even.
Of course not. That's her too now. All I want is her fingers to learn the letters.
Won't mean anything to her. Doesn't like that alphabet of yours, Miss Sullivan. You invented yourself.
Spanish monks under a vow of silence, which I'd wish you'd take.